Hi guys, I'm so excited to be here. My name is Joy. I'm the founder of JB Furniture School, and I put up this simple tutorial for you to be able to, I call it doors made easy, so that you can be able to make your doors yourself for your projects, or if it's a DIY project that you also have, fine. If you're an architect, if you're an interior designer, you're able to make your project easy. So let's get started. So there's some amazing facts about the furniture industry in Nigeria that we need to know. That the industry is getting bigger by the day. It's a gold mine that is still waiting for people to come in. A lot of potential in this market. The importation ban, the exchange rate has made people look more inwards into what we can offer in Nigeria. So for those that are producing good quality, this is the time to hammer, to make it real big. So there's so many areas you can specialize. You can specialize in sofas, you can specialize in case goods, you can specialize in projects, that's millwork, carpentry. You can do a lot. So come with me, let's talk about doors and let's get started. Okay, so why did I decide to start JB Furniture School? As I said earlier, my name is Shittu-Igbodike. I am the founder of JB Furniture School and have been running JB Interiors, my furniture company, for the past 14 years. Yes, and I have been in the furniture industry for over 20 years. Besides 23 years. Yes, I come from a family of furniture makers. I was trained by a Lebanese furniture maker, an expert furniture maker, trained me. I have worked with my family company from the scratch to the point that I became the production manager before I resigned and decided to open my own business. Okay, so I've been in the furniture business almost all my life, so to say. This is all I do, all I know how to do, and I've gathered a lot of experience over the years. I'm an engineer by profession. I did mechanical engineering, production option. Okay, so I do a lot of metal works too, apart from wood. I understand the processes. I understand what goes down. I know the hacks. I think that the experience that I've gathered over the years, I'm ready to share. A lot of people come to me asking my expert opinion in a lot of things. I call myself a furniture queen. Okay, and I think I deserve that because I've been here a while, and it's not just running the company. I know my onions. I know it inside out. I'm not blowing my trumpet, but that is what I do. That is all that I do. That's all that I know, and I'm willing to share my experience, my expertise with you. So let's talk doors now. Okay, so my assumptions are that you going on this journey with me, you are either an interior designer or a decorator, you're an architect or a builder, you just want to know more about furniture, you like furniture, and we all want to make profits, and big profits. So I'll be talking measurements. I believe that we'll be going along with each other, or with one another rather. So why doors? Okay, I felt that as architects and interior designers, we always have projects, but running projects, we always need doors, or we need to change doors, we need to buy doors for new buildings, we need to do something about doors. So it's okay, let me teach you how to make it. You don't have to necessarily buy all the time, especially when the number is high. You can actually make your doors and have more profitable projects running. So that's why I decided to do this tutorial on door making. Okay, so the basics for doors, the dimension for doors. You have the width of doors. The standard door size is 840 mm, and then you can have the one that is a little bit bigger, which is 910 mm, and then the toilet size doors is 750 mm. Okay, and the standard height doors for what we use in Nigeria is usually between 1981 or 1981 mm and 2010 mm, and then the thickness is always between 40 to 50 mm. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video for the continuation. Alright guys, welcome back to the next video. Okay, so types of doors. We have the interior internal doors, the exterior doors, The interior doors could be solid core flush door or hollow core flush doors, and then the exterior doors could be a batten door or a panel door. Okay, so you have a batten door that's used for just like our normal garage doors, vertical 1-inch wood grooved with a tongue and groove joint placed together, and crossbars are used to hold them together. They're like the doors you find in your garage, so that's batten door. They're used for external door. That's not our point of focus for this tutorial. Okay, and then we have the panel doors. The panel doors are the wooden doors. I'm sure you've seen this around. They're meant for external doors, but here in Nigeria some people use it for interior doors. I don't know why, but some use them as internal doors. But they're very strong door, made from all wood. They're made from the top rail, and then the steels, the vertical steels, forming the frame, and then you have the crossbars, and then you have the panel insert. They could be wood, they can be plywood, they could be from different material, but that's how they look. That's a panel door. Okay, and then we have the flush door. That's what we're going to be talking about today. On the flush doors, they usually used for as interior doors. They're used inside the house, they're used inside spaces. They're not that strong for security. Outside the solid core, that is very strong. The hollow core is just meant for bedroom door, toilet door, what have you. Okay, so the solid core door, those are made from standard particle board that is 25 mm. They're laminated on the two sides with quarter plywood or 10 mm MDF boards on each side. That's one type of solid core door. The second type of solid core door, flush door, could be made from wood block, laminated on the two sides with quarter plywood. And the third type is having two pieces of HDF, MDF, or MFC boards cold pressed together to form a single block and trimmed to the store size that you want. Okay, these are the components of the solid core flush door. So you have the door skin, which you use to laminate the core itself. Okay, the core looks like this. This is a sample of the 25 mm 25 mm MFC or particle board. This sample, this is quarter plywood. Okay, so you need two of these. They're actually sold in pairs and they're in the market. You can get them in Amu. They're sold there. You can buy two of this, and then laminate it on the two sides together with a cold press machine using adhesive. Usually I use white glue, top bond, to laminate it on the two sides, and then you have your door block form, and then they're trimmed to size that you want. All of this is very simple and can be done in the market easily. Okay, so this is how the core of the solid door core. This is how the door looks like. The solid core door, when you cut it open, you can see the particle core here, and then at the edges of the door, especially the two side steels, we use solid timber, that's usually about 2 in that 50 mm, put there, so that when you're about to do the mortise for the lock, it's standing on wood frame, not on particle board, so that it's very strong. And on the other side too, so that when you're fixing your door hinges, what is carrying it is wood, not particle board. Okay, so this is how the solid core door made from wood block looks like. You can see there are wood blocks pressed together to form one core, and then they're laminated with quarter plywood or pressed with multiple layers of veneer. But I really don't think we should look at that. That is not the focus for this course. Okay, so for coupling the solid core flush door together, you need fasteners to join the to join the wood that you're going to use at the edge of the particle board to it. And then you need nails, usually the edgeless 1-inch nail, to hold the 3 pieces together. That is the door skin or the plywood to the solid core while you press. And then usually you remove this later, and then you need the adhesive, which usually is which, as I said, the stronger that I know is Top Bond white glue. That's what I use. So you can get this in the market. They're all available locally. And then this is the cold press used to press the door. Okay, and then if you don't have, there's so many local options of this in the market. Just charge it like 500 to 1,000 naira to press the door. Usually you put the door overnight for like 24 hours so that it's probably it laminates very well together, So the boards also, so when you want to do, as I mentioned, we have 3 types of solid core doors that you can make here in Nigeria. Okay, so we've treated the one that has the 25 mm core, the one that has the wood block core, and then the third one is the one that you just laminate 2 18 mm boards together to give you one core, one block of board. This is usually more expensive, but that's what I'll talking about it too. So you can have 2 MDF together, you can have 2 MFCs together, you can have 2 HDF boards together. All you do is on the side that you need to put the glue, you use a sanding machine to grind off the melamine. Okay, on the 2 internal side that will face each other, grind off the melamine, apply your adhesive, and then put them together, and then put them in a cold press or apply pressure from a weight, maybe an old engine block that you have. You can place on it, and then it stays there for like 24 hours, and after you remove it, it's shrunk and it becomes one piece. After that, you can now trim it to the size of door that you need and do your edge banding and do your mortise for your lock, and then put your door hinges, and your door is ready. Okay, so let's go to the hollow flush door. The hollow flush door is the most common and the cheapest type you can find. So I'll be really talking about this. I'll be going really into details about this. Okay, they're usually lightweight core. They have made from various material. The imported ones are made from these honeycomb cores. The local ones are made from wood core. Some are made from particle board core. Some are made from, what else? I think that's about it that I know. Okay, and then when the core is made, they are laminated on the 2 sides as well with different materials. It could be plain MDF, it could be door skin, it could be veneer door skin, it could be veneer plywood, it could be anything, just or depending on the finish that you want. So the components you need for the hollow core flush door, the door skin, as mentioned before, in same thing you use for the solid core door skin, 1/4 inch plywood. You may or you may not need the edge banding tape depending on the surface, as in on the panel you're using to laminate your door. If it is a melamine faced door skin, then you would need the edge banding tape. If it is not, if it's going to be painted, you don't need the edge banding tape. Okay, so the panels come in various colors and designs. You have them in cherry, in wenge, in walnut, in maple, in ash. You have the designs of the panels in 2 panel, 4 panel, different designs. They're available in the market for you to choose any one you like. Okay, and then the colors of the grain too for the melamine faced door skin, they come in very beautiful colors. You can have them in cherry, mahogany, walnut, wenge, maple, any color really, but they're all available. Beautiful colors, beautiful grain designs. Okay, so the core of the hollow flush door, this is what it looks like. So as I said, you don't have to bother yourself trying to make this. This is already available in the market for sale. So you just buy the core, and then all you need to do is buy your door skin that you're going to use, give it to them. They have the core, they press together, they laminate it for you, they cut to size, and then your door is ready. but this is how it looks like. You can see that the spaces in between. It is not a full block. If it's a solid core, it's going to be a full block. You won't see any space in the middle. Okay, so this has been laminated one side, so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so this is the exploded drawing of the core for the hollow flush door. What it looks like, basically, you see the steels, the rails, the crossbars, and then the extra block, so that when you do your mortise for your lock, it's standing on wood. You know, it's strong, and then you use wood around it. If you're using plywood, they're going to spray it because they're not going to be using an edge banding tip, so you need to have wood strips of about 1 inch round your door core. I mean, the core of the flush door, round it, you know, as the steels, and then at the rails too. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I mean, glue has been applied here. You can see that the glue has been applied. Very simple. You don't have to bother yourself so much about all of this. I'll show you how you can get this done easily. Okay, so the machines that you usually would encounter if you're producing your doors are the panel saw for trimming the door to size, the edge banding machine to edge band the PVC tape around your door, and then of course the cold press to press the hollow core and then the laminates together to form your door. Okay, so let's go to the costing now. Okay, so let's go to where it's very important. That's the cost of this. Okay, so for estimating hollow flush doors, okay, as I said, I told you we need the door skin. Door skin could be 5 mm plain MDF. It could be panel faced door skin. It could be veneer door skin. Okay, so they're sold in pairs because you need two for the two sides. So the cost for the 5 mm plain MDF is usually about 5,000 or thereabouts. For the panel face, about 6,500. For the veneer door skin, about 6,500. So let's work with the plain. Okay, the plain, you need one pair, 5,000, and then you need to have your edge banding tape. You need about 8 yards of that for approximately about 100 naira or so. Okay, so you need the 40 mm by 1 mm edge banding tape to edge round the door. Okay, you need your door inch, it's about 700 naira. You don't need the glue here. Okay, and then the beautiful thing about hollow flush doors are, as I said, you don't need to worry yourself about the core of the door. There are companies in the market that they produce the core for you, they laminate it for you, they trim for you, they do the mortise for you, they put the slots for the hinges for you. The only thing you need to buy is just the door skin, and then you give to them, and then after a day or two you go back and pick your door. Okay, and they charge about 5,000 naira for that. That means the core itself, which they make from wood, which is very strong, and the adhesive is on them, the cutting courses and everything is on them, really. And you give them the size you want your door to be, they cut it to size, and then you have your door at the end of the day. So if you look at all of this together, it comes to about 11,000 naira thereabout. So okay, so you still have to pay for your mortise, I think. So it's about 11,850, which is very good, because I mean, if you're producing like 20 doors, if you're buying a hollow core melamine faced door in the market, you spend at least, let's say, about 18,000 naira. Okay, and I can assure you the door skin will be 3 mm, not even 5 mm. Okay, so imagine the saving, because if you're using 3 mm, this would still further come out. 3 mm is about 2,800 for one, so this is to probably come down. So you just work with this, and then you see you're making a lot of saving. If you're making like 6,000 naira or thereabouts on each door, and I mean if you're doing a project that has about 10 doors, I mean that's like 60k, you know, in your pocket, just like that, and you're not stressing yourself. There's no trouble doing this. I mean, this is so good. If you need the resource, if you need the contacts, if you need phone numbers of where you can get this thing, you can always get to me. I'm going to have a resource sheet later that you need to request for. If you want it, I can send it to you by email. Okay. And then for the solid core flush door, okay, you can for the one that you use the 18 boards together, 2 of them. So you need to buy like 18 door, 18 maybe HDF, for example, because that's the strongest, I guess. You need 2 of that, okay. And then you need your edge banding. You need your edge banding tape. You need about 8 yards or so of that. And then you need your door inch, and then you need your door lock. I won't put price for that. You're the one to determine what kind of door lock you want, okay. And then you need probably Edna's nail to join them together, as I explained earlier. And then you need to pay for cutting and edge banding. And then you don't need to pay for pressing together. For this would be around 500 naira or thereabouts. 500 naira to 1,000. And then you pay for your multi. So that will come to about 29,000 naira or 30,000 naira. But I can tell you, for a solid core flush door of this standard, you'll be buying it in the market for at least 40,000 naira. So you see how much saving you have made. So that's it on door making. I hope I have been able to teach you how to make your doors. I've been able to impact. You've gained something from this tutorial. Please send me your feedback. Let me know how it is. Let me know if you gained something. Let me know if you need further clarification. I'll be here to further help you. And also to tell you that we're starting our Ultimate Guide 101 to furniture making course in September. If you wish to enroll for this course, kindly click on the link below, to get more information. As I said, the school is to help you to be able to become better furniture makers, to teach you everything that has to do with furniture making, from the processes to the material selection, to understanding all the resources, to understanding how to produce, to understanding, from the design process itself through production to finish to delivery. Everything will be taken care of. We'll cover upholstery, we'll cover case goods. You can decide to specialize in any area afterwards. There'll still be short specialist courses in different areas, but for now we're doing an overhaul of everything. It's going to be a 3-month program. Yes, 3 months, because we really want you to know. We're going to be having a lot of video tutorials on the process. You're going to see the processes live. You're going to watch the processes live. And I can ensure you that after this program, you are able to control your artisans, work better with your carpenters. You understand exactly what it is, and you can correct your mistakes. The painful thing is, most of the time when you give jobs to artisans, is that you see so much that is not right, but you don't know how to correct it. But I can assure you that after this program, you are able to be on top of your game. You're able to be on top of your production. You're able to control and direct all your resources, from material to the workmen. They're going to be able to control them and produce good quality furniture at the least cost possible. That is my promise to you. So sign up, join our page, click on the link below to get more information. As I said, the school is starting September 11, and the first people that register, we only have 10 slots for this particular batch, so the slots are limited. Hurry, click on the link below, enroll, and find out more. So I look forward to hear from you soon. Get your comments, get your feedback on the tutorial. See you soon. Bye.